Good morning from Australia. This is Don Joyner from Adelaide. I'm stressed out about some things what I've been watching about people being doomed, and that the human race is doomed, and everything that is here is destructive. And that I agree 100%, but I can't become emotional about that. I just need to let people have their shit, and hopefully when they're done, they can clean up after themselves and get on with the next shit. It's life, man. We are all going to have to go there once or twice a day, sometimes more. People are saying about a black pill. I was reading about black pills. I thought, hang on a minute, why can't there just be a sweet grape? There's no need for it to be a bitter olive. There's the bitter olive. The thing about the bitter olives is you get yourself in the hot water before it becomes anything useful. And the way they make olive oil, or they used to, is by putting all the getting a big bucket of hot water, like a cauldron, hot water, throw the olives in there, cook them up, and the olive oil comes out of the water. You boil the water off, filter it out, and you're left with the olive oil. And the olive oil is very helpful, especially if you want to have light at night, everything like that. Well, it's pretty complicated for like the biblical days for you to have light at night even, you know. There's not a lot of wood in that part of the world, the Middle East, I don't suppose. Maybe there was at one stage, but a long time ago. I don't know. But yeah, bitter olive. When we try to eat that fucking bitter olive, it's like, you find a tree, oh wow, found a tree, heaps of fruit on it, wicked. Go to eat one, it's fucking bitter. What the fucking good is that? What the fuck? People have had this frustration with the world since they fucking died. It's how it is, man. But you can also go find a grapevine. They're a grapevine now, little black grapes on it. Yeah, eat those sweet fuckers. They're so juicy and sweet. They're just like, thank you. The sunshine, the rain, it all makes sense. Sometimes we have to use your brains how to make that bitter thing something that we can use. I don't know who fucking thought of that. Put the olives in a fucking cauldron, cook it up, make a oil out of it. I don't know, somebody who was thinking, you know, on a scientific level. I've been watching Rita McLeod. He seems like a smart guy, and a lot of what he says I can relate to. And he's getting totally stressed. I'm laughing because I totally relate. My heart's there. But I nearly tried to kill myself a lot of times. I've got scars all over my arms, tried to hang myself, all the rest of it. When I was younger, about his age, it's so important to be able to live through that, have the strength to go through that, and into the where it's at now. And yeah, meth. I was a chronic meth head. I used to fucking shoot up all the time. I was doing it since I was 15 years old. I was fucking homeless, kids' homes, whatever. I'm not the fucking worst one. As a matter of fact, I'm probably a yuppie to a lot of the people who's fucking still stuck in it. And they still fucking live from day with no fucking teeth, the fucking bones sticking out. Just like, you know, you can see people who's had a much harder life than myself. Just some kind of fucking yuppie scum who's managed to somehow still be here. What can I say, man? Being a demon? I mean, I think that regression, people's regrets are probably the biggest demons of all. There's psychological, there's instances where we can look back at what we did and regret it. And that's like a demon. that's more of it is, more likely. And I think that when you think about how we can be fooled into thinking we're going to be powerful demons that are going to be able to influence the world. As you've got the moon, it's a powerful influence over the salt water. It's got the high tides and all the rest of it. There's a lot of metaphors, syllogisms. There's a lot of grammar stuff in grammar that people have taken literally and out of context, and that other people who are destructive people have capitalized on for the sake of just making an easier life for themselves. There's less competition. The more people there are dead, there's less competition for the good part of life for these guys to have fun. And I do. I swear like a bastard all the time, but I try to when I want to be influential, like to the general population or people in general, and to try not to swear too much, and I try to be analytical and positive, or try to help people to think through things. Letting people speak is one of the hardest things I had to close. I was always thinking the next thing I want to say. No, please shut up. And sometimes I do. I think I wanted to fucking say something. I forgot that was important, that I get that fucking message across. But no, let other people talk. Let other people get it off their mind. Just fucking absorb it. Listen. Take it all in. And then offer something to help them. And you know what, later on I'll be the schizo thing, and be hearing something what's going on, what I'm focused on in my mind, and all of a sudden a solution comes to the problem that I had, what I wanted to say, and the crap I wanted to put out there. It's good to get things out there, yeah. I like that idea. But it's also good to let other people get their crap out. If you can let other people get their crap out, that's like, oh, we've got a big pile of crap here. Let's grow some fucking olive trees, you know? Let's grow some fucking some grapes, or make some wine or something. I don't know. It's enough to make you think that all the metaphors and things that people who have been embedded, which is pretty much what I think, if you think about Adam and Eve, they could judge being a young couple that wandered away from their tribe because the elders there didn't want them to get married. So they thought, fuck this, let's get out of here. These cunts don't want to believe in our love. They fuck off somewhere and think, good, we're going to start our own fucking be by ourselves. We can just rely on our love to provide for us. And I thought, oh, look, well, we found some fruit trees. There's some people who already had them fruit trees. Tell them, these are our fucking fruit trees. We're the gods who own these. If you want to be part of our thing, then you have to fucking work for us. And because Adam and Eve agreed to fucking work for these cunts, it's a fucking a thing that they grew from there. And now look at it, it's all over the world. As long as we can look right back to that pair of cunts, Adam and Eve, and said, for fuck's sake, you should have just fucking stayed with your people. But love, that was like telling the Adam and Eve, don't believe in love, it's bullshit. It's all about pragmatic solutions. You don't follow your heart. You do what you're told by your old elders and everything like that. And there's so much what we can think of if we want to put things into perspective so far as life is concerned. Somebody created the first man and the first woman, somebody who I can win the favour of. No, mate, I ain't buying that. That's somebody who's selling me that, who wants me to have that, who wants me to seek their favour. I know the business, mate. To me, that's no black pill. That's a fucking that's a grape, mate. It belongs to the vine, and he knows how to refine it and make it something that's sweet and uplifting. or can bring light to the darkness. When you can just fry chips in it. Who doesn't like chips? They're solid. Lovely, mate. Anyway, I've said enough. Buttons.